Welcome back, guys. We'll be starting in about a minute. The game's already pulled up and everything. Just pouring myself a drink, and once my soda fizzes down, we'll get started. So yeah, we'll be playing Lab US2 Trinaris. It is not US4 like last time because it changed a little bit. So on US2 this time. Also, it's a fresh start. I prefer a fresh start when I'm doing things. So when it was two this time, I'll check when I load it, like when I spawned in, but I believe we're near max population at the moment on the server, within about 15, which means we're at about 100 population server. And of course, I'll double check in a second because when I was loading in, it said about 95, I think. All right. Transition. So yeah, welcome back, guys. Um, we were gonna spawn Trigorsk. I spawned like the exact same location we did on US4, and of course. Okay, and it is a 100 population server at the moment. Let's get running. So, for them running green, they'll probably be running out there. We'll be within line of shot right now. Let's head to Bloda. Um, kind of surprised there's an infected just roaming around. I'll take it. Um, I'm a civilian, I believe green. Green mustache spelling, yep. Actually, I believe there's this building right here. Hang on. I could be wrong, it's been a while since I looked at. I believe this is green mustache. I believe I am correct, but, holy. Well, actually, that's a decent price for nails. I was about to be like, why is that person selling nails for so much? And then I remember that nails are kind of difficult to find. I'm gonna turn chat off. Game messages, play messages, disabled, apply. Alright. I'm confused. Isn't Atlas team staff? That's what I've always thought. Could be wrong, actually. Actually, Atlas might just be the people who get first priority in queue. Now, somebody's. Yeah, someone's been here recently, too. That's about a kilometer or two to my north. Um, give or take where it's coming from is over here. If I were to take a rough guess, I'm going to be approaching Balota from the south east a little. Yeah, that's actually getting closer too. So, about here, if I were to take a guess, would be where the shooting is. Low, so, um, let's hit Balota, Green Key Card and Komarovo, and then hit Pavlova. Yeah, that's some heavy shooting too. 700 meters? Yeah, I would definitely say that's over this area, for sure. Somebody's using a rifle too, Russian made, sounds like. Probably an AK-74 or something. Yeah, if I get robbed, they're not gonna get much. They'll be able to use the robbery tool in my hand, which is the crowbar. But a seasoned lab player can get a crowbar decently quickly, or at least can loot enough and find one. So it's like it will benefit you in the short run, but not much. That and also I don't even know how much money you get from robberies, so I don't know if it's worth anything. Now, welcome to Balota. A place where you usually get sniped before you even have a chance to see who's sniping. There's actually more trees than there usually is here, so might actually have a chance. Ah, well, that's not good. Like the 40 mil. I'll take my chances of being sniped, which current moment is incredibly high. So I do not like all that noise. Alright. If I were to take a guess just by the way it sounds, it's more than just two people fighting. If I would take a guess, it's probably 4 to 5 people involved in that fight. That, or they just suck at aiming. And it also tells me that they have more ammunition than they know what to deal with. If they're just wasting ammunition, which is what it sounds like they're doing, they're definitely a threat to me. Ew. The most unreliable gun. I absolutely hate the Markov. Like, even if it had ammunition, it would have still been a questionable choice to grab it. Because I think it's 9 mil. I actually don't know what ranged and what caliber. I would assume 9 mil. It's a Beretta. Well, this is for Beretta. SMG case gives me. I'm hoping a Bison. Ew. Okay. I hope for too much. Okay, so that. Okay. I'm hoping for another bison. Or at least not another bison, but I'm hoping for a bison. Better? Okay, so they do both fit in that slot. That's good. So it's down funded. 389 mil. Run that back. Oh. That made some noise and will probably attract some unwanted visitors, so I'm gonna have to get out of here. No. I'll probably get a chance to lick Pablo. Not Pablo. Pablo, though. Let's hit the one in Camarevo. And then head to Pablo, though. And probably Selene. I'm gonna cut over. Yeah, with the way that shooting sound like they're actually moving towards Bologna. Which I would say is more bad than good because they are moving my direction. But there are a lot of really 100, yeah, it's 110 people. Though I believe server wipes in half an hour. I mean, server resets in half an hour, not wipes. Which would be good if I'm down over actually now, unless I get shot and killed and have to respawn really over here. Camera vote really would be beneficial to me. Alright. Though, Pavlovo, if I do live, would be beneficial. 57. 57 doesn't really help. Does have a bolt in it, but bolts close range do more than bolts do. Long range bolts don't do much. Not to my knowledge, at least. I have rare, unless it is the only thing I have, I don't use crossbows. So if I'm wrong, please let me know. I don't recommend using them, though they kill zombies at close range. So they're a good tool to have if it's the only thing you have. I'm confused. When I get the, it says a visit. It's probably just crossing over the lab data. So this is visit the Prometheus. Let's get the one I'm going to talk to Water Lab. This is visit the Prometheus like I haven't been on the server before. I have, just not since wipe. Um, then I have markers, so it's like uh, 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 I absolutely hate this place. Specifically this one, because if you don't approach the correct way, it's a little not fun. Now, I'm dead. That's my fault. I did not see them. I'm gonna take the sewer spawn. Either Cherno or Electro. Or Kimishovo. No, that's not Kimishovo. That's Kimishovo. You got extract here, and then Polka there. Keycard there. So I think I'm gonna spawn Cherno again. Um, uh, yeah, I think I'm gonna run Cherno. Hoping, yeah, I'm gonna try to run Cherno. Cherno Green won't be good. I'm gonna spawn this one. Of course, I spawn Kimishovo. Though I bet the one between us two. Let's do Kimishovo Green Extract, or something along those lines. I was really hoping I wasn't gonna spawn here. And yeah, you have industrial. Let's hope I find a pistol case, because a longhorn would be good at these close range engagements. And decent for short range. I mean, decent. Ooh, chalice. Sorry. A longhorn would be good at. I actually might be able to get the longhorn. Please. Really? Give me a Tech 9. Decent, but not what I wanted. So longhorn we get short range and long range. Insta kill at short range even with weak armor. At least might not insta kill, but you would have wished you were dead. I'm hoping for another longhorn. Nope. Yeah. Am I correct? It's 380. Yeah. No. Absolutely. Yeah, that's for the markup as well. That's extract. It's hard to take a guess at least. Just by the way of how distant that shooting is, and that's in the exact general direction as extract. Yeah, somebody's having a fun time in extract. And they're about to have a fun time in a second once they try to go loot the body if it's in extract. I've had that experience once. I'll do it again. I just wouldn't recommend it. I've killed somebody while they're extracting. If their body's in extract, you have 3 seconds to loot, and then you get extract. What was that? Yeah, as I was saying, you have three. Really? Really? I was gonna loot that too. Alright. That's gonna give him some decent loot too, so. My best chance is to catch somebody while looting one of those. Or I hope nobody's there while looting. Ah, um, what do industrial keys go to? Warehouse building in tier 1 zones. Uh, Industrial memory crate in tier 1. That might be what I'm looking for. Because this is tier 1, I believe. Actually, I believe that's the memory crate I'm looking for. Yep. Except for some good stuff. Alright. For Longhorn. What's this? It's 9 mil. I'll take it. Not what I wanted, but I'm not gonna argue. Where are you? Kozlovka. Toga. Dario. Uh, Kozlovka, there you are. Okay. Watermelon House. It's probably one of these right here. Um, start working my way towards Cherno. It's gonna take a. I don't know. Oh, that's close. It's somebody up on the road. I don't have visual. Let's see. put a long while I was taking them out. 1.7. I'll take it. Having some interesting kills. In not Kamishovo, but um, actually no, I think it was Kamishovo. So also that's not Felicity Island. I believe it's actually front right to Felicity Island. Yeah, that is Felicity Island. Alrighty. So as I was saying, I've had some interesting kills in my time on Daisy. On my, I don't know how much hours I have right now. Um, while we're running, because I don't hear anybody trying to kill me at the moment. Alright, I'm gonna pull up the try to figure out how much hours I have in this game. Library. Recent. So, as of last time it updated, I have 784 hours on this game. Probably at this point 785. Don't have, according to some people, some things I've seen, not much, but to me that's quite a lot actually. So I've had my fair share of this game, but one of the kills I've done is in Kimisheva. I got a longhorn. This dude went into a building, or at least was in a building. We were, we were both freshies, but I think he had a gun too, but I had a longhorn. I had it in my inventory, not out, and I was gonna kill him, and just trying to figure out how to draw my weapon fast enough to where he wouldn't be able to react and kill me. So I thought and thought and thought, and then I eventually just drawed the longhorn and point blank shot him and killed him. Because he was trying to defend me, and like, Daisy, unless it is your friend off of the game, don't trust them. Don't trust anybody. Because unless they are in your party in this game, they can shoot. Even if they're in your party, but that's usually explainable. Like me and my friends shoot each other. We shoot each other all the time. That's usually just to test ammunition and stuff. Yeah, never trust anyone. I thought there was an actual dead person for a second. I was like, GPS test weapons also assault vest, SMG, 30 so. Ooh. Oh, that's actually decent. Again. Full awareness. Any hidden stashes, anything I want. Why do I have a random SMG case? What's in that? It's a really good base spot if it wasn't this. Alright. Am I gonna get a shot? Yay or nay? 3, 2, 1. Nope. Oh. Why is it all the way up here? Alrighty. Well. Hmm. Ah, that's a large walk. Either to Topolka or up near Brownsville. It's basically Gorka or Brownsville is my start, but let's go Gorka. 5.7. Uh, not at all. I wanted. Let's start our journey. Am I lagging? Oh, no. There's a coffin off the Starfield. I might, uh, if it's still uncontested when I get to Gorka, maybe. But I have a feeling it's going to start being contested in about 3 minutes. Yeah, it's actually usually the costs for Northwest are uh usually in this building, I believe, because that's the hangar. I've driven to this bank before. That drive sucked a lot. I believe it's Toga to our left. Yeah, that's Toga to our left. Uh, so now probably go Gorka, Starry, and Star just to snow. They'd be traveling all the way across the map. I will probably settle down, potentially, in Rigovo. Rigovo is going to be the potential spot for the moment. Oh, where's the... Oh, it was in the... Okay, so potential spot to settle down in Rigovo. There's probably either that building or like one of these ones. I want a large base to settle down that warehouse. If I don't want a large base, I'll settle down probably that house right there. Because easy drive to VMC, basically just one road. Um, easy drive to Star Silver for Yellow Key. Um, you got the extract right there. We got access to VMC, Star, and basically Northwest, Sosnovi, and Zelen, and then a decent drive to green key cards, but probably worth it. 4.2 out. I don't even military points will be passing. I'll still be probably within about a kilometer or two story out. Or Star Roy, or whatever it is. I don't know. Star Roy military up there. Gorka militaries right there in Barandino. Those Gorka and Barandino militaries are like right next to each other. Granted, Gorka and Barandino are basically right next to each other, so that makes sense. Um, uh, I'm gonna get them who shoot. I guarantee you there's someone over there. Alright, so I forgot Tissy has the lab point. That's the lab point that's the only lab point I've ever entered. I've only been to the lab once and my entire time playing the lab. All the other times it's usually highly contested and we usually don't get up to red. There's a care package that's a Len. Okay, I kinda wish I lived near Zelen again. But I probably honest. Yeah, Regova, it's one road to Zelen, so I could legitimately just drive to Zelen through living in Regova. Well, yeah, once I live in Regova. Like, unless my friend joins, it's not gonna be a we. It's gonna be an I in Regova. Alright, so 3.2, so we're a little less than halfway there. Hey, there's a card trader right there. Lab door no scanner. Don't know what that means, so there's either way, it's a lab door. Oh, there's only two of us, but imagine it lives here. Surprised that isn't contested yet, though I bet you there's probably a sniper or two on it, so that's probably why. Alright, 2.6, so we're about halfway there now. So that's to extract, but it's not to anything else, though. Yeah, I'll call it extract. What extract? We gotta do something real quick. Should only take like a minute or two, and all right. So give me 1 second, and then I'll go do my thing. All right. Alright, guys, we're back. Um, so I just had to quickly use the restroom. So sorry about that. All right. Really, the Prometheus isn't lit up at all. I swear the Prometheus is lit up. Apparently, the Prometheus is not lit up. So I'm gonna have to get myself a good thing of NVGs then. Um, I have zero money. I have zero collectibles. All right, 50,000 should hopefully be good. Night vision. Battery. So there's a lot of taser batteries on the floor. Helps military. That's muzzles masked. There's coffee. Those hats. Nope. Helmet.
Hey, there's one here need a light or a blue helmet. A blue helmet. Any helmet.
Any nails, you got any?
Oh, important. There we go.
Alright. So, I'm gonna run a yellow key card right after this. I don't have a vest, I just realized. I get shot, I'm dead. Though I don't have the money to. I must do these keys. Nobody's using them. They're on the floor just right here. So, I'll take them. So, if you leave things around me and there aren't anybody around, I'm gonna take it. Because nobody's around, then I'm pretty sure it's fine just to take them. So, Doctor Key, I'm in tier 2. These won't even work. It's like, I could just use them where I am. It's just, I'm tier 2, I'm pretty sure, not tier 1. So, not really gonna do much. Alright, well, let's accept the quest that's the cleanup or whatever. And then let's go my merry way. Oh, stay now. That's nice. So yellow will get me a red key card because say you actually I've already seen the fact that I got a yellow from the green. You'll get a you'll get yellow from green, red from yellow, blue um from red. Blue is lab key card unless they've changed that, but I'm pretty sure it's still lab key card. Um, then green, yellow, and red are still your main three keys. Now let's hope nobody is just guarding this location. I don't know how to That's strange. The dead body here. Dr. Key, Vevelo. How's that? Vav Ilovov. Where's that? That's Virginia. Vavilo. That's leopard here. Okay, so it's right above up here. AK-74. Alright. I'm in Gorka, so, let's go back to extract, and then I think I'm on the episode there. Because when I saw oh, that's not my stuff. Get shot and killed. So I'm gonna take a look once we get to extract, like almost as soon as we get into extract. I'm curious. I'm pretty sure it is, but is Gorka tier 2? If it is, next episode might be us looting Gorka military. Or McCoy's Northwest, don't really know. Care package is still at land. No current confidence. Um, I'll position my stuff there. So, just, uh, where's the lab? I have too. I'm part of too many Discord groups that there's 118 new notifications for the lab. Holy. Alright, guide. That's Deer Isle. Gorka should be relatively easy to find in this. No build. Here we go. Um, Gorka is tier 2, actually. It's like dead center of tier 2. So Gorka, Scolicity Island, and Prison Island are all tier 2. Oh, sorry. Center, Scolicity Island, and Prison Island are all tier 2. Um, then a tier 4 zone borders tier 2 and tier 3 because that's the contaminated zone shipwreck. And then Tricrest, I believe, is the other tier 4 zone. Um, one of the lab doors is tier 4 because there's a gas. Both zones, by the way, are biological gas zones, so you can't just walk in there. Though I believe you only need the mask and a respirator, and then everything, basically everything northwest and above. Yeah. Everything basically from the top of northwest and above is tier 3. So
Ya tuve, bro.
let's sell my stuff, and then sell my stuff, and then the episode better. That's probably, I might actually look at my player in a second. Probably about 40k. I'm hoping. If this is a 40k, okay, this is 40k. I was right. Alright, 47k. Player to player. Anything good. Red key card 300,000. Sleeping bags are cheapest is 75k. Sulfur's at about 350, which is actually a decent price, I'm not gonna lie. Lab keys at 400,000. This is not my price, this is time left. I'm looking currently for nails, see how much nails are. Yeah, nah. 250,000 for box. That's the one box of nails I found. I'll look it up. How bad? 150 for cheapest box. I think that dude accidentally put 1.5 mil, but I'm not paying 1.5 million dollars for a box of nails. So Razor, it looks like Razor's so far is at a continuous price of 200,000 whenever he gets some. Um, Cry, as long as she doesn't stick her shock, like fixing the prices up too much, would be decent because these are only 150k. And for those wondering why I'm like $150,000 for a box of nails, keep in mind that you can't. If you find the boxes of nails, you cannot buy them. Well, you not from everything trader. You can buy them from player to player, like I just saw. I showed y'all, but you cannot buy them from anywhere else but player to player. And Player to player usually only has a few boxes on it at a time, and when it does have boxes, the cheapest I have ever seen is about 100,000. And which honestly, with enough bars, is actually a decent price. I'm not gonna lie, because 100, even 150,000, 4 or 5 legendary bars, and you've got that price. Because legendary bars sell for about 40,000. But hope you all enjoy. I know I did. Let's see, died. Yeah, we died. Then it was like, oh, let's spawn at Electro Kamisheva. Saw person. Went to go, lit green, got green. Then ran to Gorka and extracted. Then ran to actual Gorka, ran yellow key card, ran back and extracted. So we went all the way up to yellow, which is actually quite nice because that's decent, and all that was by on foot. So yeah, so I hope y'all